Welcome to this explainer. Today we're unpacking a heartbreaking childhood survival skill that almost always goes completely unnoticed. Some kids just learn to disappear before anyone even asks them to. It happens completely under the radar. We always notice the loud kids, but what about the quiet ones who just learned to never be a problem? So what triggers this? Well, it's the sound. That specific, terrifying noise a house makes right before things go wrong. Maybe it's a door closing too hard, a heavy silence, or sudden footsteps, small cues that mean big trouble.
The child quickly figures out the only way to let that trouble pass is by becoming totally invisible.
You avoid creaky stairs, you eat super quietly, or better yet, you just have absolutely no needs at all. A kid who asks for nothing causes no trouble, right? And that lack of trouble, it kind of felt like safety. Adults praised this. They called him easy and mature, completely missing the deep fear that was actually driving it. Tragically, they really meant it as praise. But he just heard it as an instruction to disappear even more. But here's the catch. The exact same skill that hides you from storms also hides you from the sunlight. Inevitably, that quiet kid grows up, right? He becomes an invisible, completely unreachable adult just navigating the world. He listens, sure, but he never leans on you. He's present for everyone, yet literally impossible to truly know. People loved him, they just couldn't find him. He basically became a ghost to the people who wanted him most. So on the hardest nights, even when surrounded by care, he wonders why he feels so incredibly alone. Look, that deep loneliness, it isn't a relationship flaw. It's the heavy, lingering cost of childhood survival. It was never maturity. It was just a small kid's brilliant, heartbreaking solution to a really unfair problem. The quietest people often carry the heaviest burdens. "I'm fine" just becomes their most practiced, exhausted sentence. If you were that quiet child carrying all that heavy weight, listen really closely to this next part. You were never a burden. You were simply a child doing exactly what you had to do. And hey, it worked. You survived the storm. You did exactly what was needed to make it through. But the room you're sitting in right now, it's safe. It is not the room where you grew up. The danger is finally over. You are allowed to be seen. You can drop that invisibility cloak now. Because the harsh forest of your childhood, it was never telling you a story about someone else. This explainer was actually always about you. The danger is over. So tell me, are you still hiding?